being there. I have Project Vibe in the morning, and then I sadly have to go back to work. But I know all of your presentations will be outstanding, and I look forward to hearing about them. To start, when I first met with my Aunt Anita, she really wanted to address the biggest part of her life, which is family, and that's located in this corner right here. My Aunt Anita, through and through, has always been the biggest proponent of family support, connection, compassion, and making sure that we spend enough time together. And she explained to me that that was really important for her because it's a way for us to, grow and connect in a way that, you can't really do with non-blood relatives or with just friends. She wanted to make sure that we, as the big, loud Italian family we are, got to know each one of us and, really valued one another. And this picture right here is actually of my Aunt Anita and her husband, Ron. That's a very, when you look at the image, you can see that it's a very old picture. And I really adore their relationship. She explained to me that their relationship is something that she waited for her whole life. And unfortunately, she had a first husband that she really, did not connect with and had some extremely bad experiences with. He left an unfortunate negative impact on her life. And so the fact that she was able to find Ron, she just, said it was kind of her second chance, and I'll get back to this word as well. But second chances are very big in her life, she explained to me. So having Ron in her life is something that she would not trade for the world. And another thing that she would not trade are the children that she got from her first marriage. So Joe and Jeff are pictured there. She told me that with all of the negative things she did experience, being a mother to Joe and Jeff was one of the best things that could have possibly come out of that. And to see them grow and develop into young men each and every day. They're 30 and 35, but she continually loves to see them grow and to support them and help them in whichever way she can. So to have that in her life is a very big and positive impact. And with this picture right here, this is actually a picture of my Aunt Anita and my nunny, or my grandmother, when they were much younger. And my Aunt Anita, she laughed when she was talking to me about this because, we talk a lot on the phone and, we talk regularly. So having her explain this to me was kind of funny because I really do understand her perspective on this. But her mother, or my nunny, was a huge influence on her life. She kind of laughed when she told me that, we come from, well, my family, my female relatives, we come from a very long line of strong, hardworking, compassionate, independent women, and my nunny really does exemplify that, and my Aunt Anita stressed that as well, that to have someone like that as your role model and as your mother really did kind of set the bar as to how she should not just live her life, but how she should raise her children, how she should treat other people, and what morals and values are really set in her life. And so she just, kept saying over and over that she was extremely thankful for the experiences that we had. And what she means by that is my nunny got extremely sick when she was about 28. She was continually on steroid medication and actually became paralyzed throughout that illness. And it wasn't until later, way down the line, that she actually came out of paralysis. And so that's kind of why the word second chances are there, because not only does it refer to her second husband or her second marriage, but it refers to knowing and understanding that sometimes life has this second option, and you don't realize that that's, you don't realize you're going to take the plan B route. You think that you're going to take the plan A route, but sometimes plan B turns out just as fine, and so we kind of take things with stride in that regard. And she just said it taught her a little bit how to kind of accept what was given to her and to push forward with what resources she had. To continue on with family is her grandchildren, and her grandchildren come from Joseph, who is married to Aletha. And her grandchildren are Libby, Kylie, and Q. Q, his full name is Quentin, but we all call him Q. And that is actually a younger picture of them, and that is from Thanksgiving of 2016, so just of last year. They're getting really big. And she explained to me that, her grandchildren mean a lot, and she didn't really realize how much they were going to change her life until Q actually called her Nunny for the first time. And I remember being there. Actually, it happened on a Christmas Eve, and my Aunt Anita became extraordinarily emotional, and she just explained that event kind of marked her time as a person with another role. So she was already a wife, she was already a sister, she was already a mother, and now she was able and lucky to experience grandmotherhood. And she said she wouldn't trade it for the world. It can be very difficult at times, naturally. There are 3 of them. But she can't wait for more. And she really does just very much enjoy that role. So moving into some of the words that are in the middle of the board. The first one is December. And I know